The Republican Party is rubbing its hands in anticipation of all the probes that it can conduct against Hunter Biden and, of course, by implication, the POTUS Joseph Biden. Now, why is this becoming important now? First of all, I think I've told you this already. They now get to chair all the committees, and it has been a contention of the Republican Party that if all the revelations of Hunter Biden had come out, then the result of the 2020 election would have been different. Now, we talked about this briefly in today's Daily Global Insights, and I urge you to go back and look at that. We will put a link to our YouTube video for today's DGI 391, and you can take a look at that also, where we are referring to this. Plus, there are also more revelations coming out of Hunter Biden's laptop. What are these revelations? Let's take a look at them one by one. Now they've called this laptop from hell. There are alarming disclosures that are coming out of this laptop from hell. And I'm going to show you only 3 of those, but there will be more. I guarantee it. The first one is China. This is a big one because CEPC, the Chinese energy conglomerate, and its executives paid $4.8 million to entities controlled by Hunter Biden and his uncle, the brother of Joe Biden. And this is not made up by me. It's not a right-wing publication. It has actually come in the Washington Post. And I have given you the link for that in the description section. Do read it to get a little bit more understanding of what this is. This is established records. I believe there's at least one lawsuit going on. So Hunter Biden is truly in the hot water. Here's one. What's the next one? The next one gets even more interesting, although I must say that this looks a little bit far-fetched, but let us still go ahead and say it for what it is. There is a digital payments company called 𝗣𝗚𝗂𝗧𝗏. 𝗣𝗚𝗂𝗧𝗏 allows you to do remittances from United States to Mexico, and it handles different wallets, different currencies. It's got a bunch of apps. You can see the couple of apps I've shown you here, Plata Pay and Elite, which is a digital wallet controller. These are standard. Now, I have no idea of what the illegality here is, except that some right-wing organizations, and I've given you the links for that, claim that there was some sort of a payback where the money got transferred from the US into this, and then that got paid out using this 𝗣𝗚𝗂𝗧𝗏. Anyway, this is a little bit far-fetched, like I said before, and you need to take a look at it and read it and decide for yourself. Next one is more compelling, and this one is a telehealth startup, and in this is established. Amwell, a telehealth startup that Hunter Biden's hard drive revealed, has received grants from Department of Defense, Department of Veterans Affairs, totaling more than $1 million. Each grant is at least 6-figure sums. That is at least 100,000 or more. This is another serious allegation. And again, I've given you the link. So you have to take a look at it yourself to decide the amount of bribery and corruption that has swirled around Joe Biden when he was a vice president, and now it is continuing from the looks of it. Also, I have not talked about the big enchilada, the big 800-pound gorilla in the room, which is the Burisma Holdings, in which Hunter Biden was a director, and there's a director fees and all that stuff. Now, that is also going on. There are a lot of investigations. How much time the Republican-controlled Congress is going to spend on this as versus trying to make sure that jobs come back and the inflation goes down is a question that everybody is thinking about. We have to wait and see how the distribution of the time is very limited. They have only 2 years. They need to make a compelling case against the Bidens, of course, but they also need to make sure that they can claim the bragging rights. Look, we came in as a majority in the House, and look what we have accomplished by bringing the inflation down, by bringing the prices of the oil down, all that sort of stuff that makes it look very impressive on their resumes, setting the stage for a Republican presidency. I should say possible Republican presidency in 2024. Thanks for watching. Please like, share and subscribe to our channel. And if you like our research, please consider donating using the super thanks button, and that is the button that has the shape of a heart just by the side of the share button when you watch this video on YouTube. And please do click on that and donate generously. Thanks once again. Namaskar.